In the past few decades, China's economic growth has been nothing short of extraordinary. From a country primarily reliant on agriculture, China has transformed into the world's second-largest economy. This is no small feat. Imagine a nation that, in the late 70s, was largely rural, with a GDP far behind those of the Western powers. Then picture that same nation less than half a century later, standing as a global economic powerhouse. It's a tale of rapid industrialization, urbanization, and unparalleled economic expansion. Key statistics and figures paint an impressive picture. China's gross domestic product has grown by leaps and bounds, and its per capita income has seen a significant increase, lifting millions out of poverty. It's a showcase of economic resilience and adaptability. This phenomenal growth didn't happen overnight. It was a result of strategic decisions and policies. The turning point came in the late 1970s with the introduction of economic reforms and the opening up policy. The economic reforms in China began under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping, who led the shift from a centrally planned economy to a market-oriented one. This shift was not merely a change in economic strategy, it was a paradigm shift that transformed the entire Chinese society. The centrally planned economy, a hallmark of the Mao era, was gradually replaced with a system that encouraged entrepreneurship and innovation. Simultaneously, the opening up policy was implemented, a radical departure from the isolationist policies of the past. This policy encouraged foreign trade and investment, bringing China into the global economic fold. Chinese markets were now accessible to international businesses and vice versa. This intermingling of economies led to an exchange of ideas, technology, and capital that fueled China's growth. These reforms laid the foundation for China's economic miracle. China's infrastructure development has been a key driver of its economic growth. Imagine a country where construction cranes dot the skyline and new skyscrapers emerge seemingly overnight. This is the reality in many of China's cities, a testament to its rapid urban development. The country has also laid down an extensive high-speed rail network, connecting far-flung regions and bustling metropolises alike. This not only creates countless jobs, but also improves connectivity, fostering economic activity across the nation. From highways to airports, power plants to ports, China's infrastructure projects are monumental, both in scale and in impact. They've spurred economic growth, transforming rural landscapes into sprawling urban centers and connecting millions of people, ideas, and businesses. These infrastructure initiatives are not just about concrete and steel. They represent a vision of progress, a commitment to development, and a pathway to prosperity. China has literally paved the way to its economic success. China's rise as the world's factory has been a major factor in its economic growth. With a workforce of millions, China has harnessed its manufacturing prowess to become a global leader in production. Its manufacturing sector, diverse and expansive, covers a broad range of industries from electronics, automobiles, to textiles and furniture. China's export-oriented growth model has been instrumental in this development. By focusing on producing goods for international markets, China has managed to grow its economy at an impressive rate. Key industries such as electronics and textiles have seen unprecedented growth, with products made in China becoming ubiquitous around the globe. From smartphones to clothing, the chances are high that you've used a product manufactured in China. This export-oriented approach has not only fueled China's economic growth, but also transformed it into a vital cog in the global supply chain. China's manufacturing sector has been the engine of its economic growth, and it continues to drive the country's economic ascendancy on the global stage. In recent years, China has been focusing on transitioning from a manufacturing-driven economy to one powered by technology and innovation. This shift is evident in the rise of Chinese tech giants such as Tencent, Alibaba, and Baidu. These powerhouses are not just local champions, they're global trendsetters, making strides in fields like artificial intelligence, e-commerce, and mobile payments. China's push into the digital realm is more than just about economic diversification. It's crucial for the nation's future economic growth. The country's leadership understands that to continue their growth trajectory, they can't just depend on making things. They must also invent them. They've set their sights on becoming a global tech leader, and they're investing heavily in research and development to make it happen. The result is a tech landscape that's vibrant, innovative, and full of potential. China is not just making things anymore, it's inventing them. China's Belt and Road Initiative is a bold strategy to expand its economic influence globally. This grand plan, inspired by the ancient Silk Road, aims to build a vast network of new trade routes across the globe. The initiative involves massive investments in infrastructure projects including roads, railways, ports, and pipelines spanning over 60 countries and reaching an estimated 4 billion people. This isn't just about commerce, though. The Belt and Road Initiative also serves as a vehicle for China to export its model of state-led development, fostering economic interdependence and strengthening diplomatic ties. It's a strategy that could reshape global trade patterns, create new markets for Chinese goods and services, and solidify China's position as a dominant economic power. But it's not without risks. Critics warn of debt traps, environmental impacts, and geopolitical tensions. Nevertheless, the potential rewards for China are enormous. The Belt and Road Initiative is China's plan to shape the world economy in the 21st century. Despite its impressive growth, China faces several challenges in sustaining its economic momentum. Foremost among these is an aging population. As the world's most populous nation, China's demographic shift towards an older society has significant implications. With the declining birth rate and increased life expectancy, the ratio of workers to retirees is shrinking. This demographic challenge could put pressure on the country's social security and healthcare systems, potentially slowing down its economic growth. Another pressing issue is environmental degradation. Rapid industrialization and urbanization have led to severe pollution and resource depletion. China is the world's largest emitter of greenhouse gases, and its air and water pollution levels are among the highest globally. Addressing these environmental challenges is critical, not just for China's sustainability, but for the planet as a whole. Economic inequality is another hurdle. While China's growth has lifted hundreds of millions out of poverty, the wealth has not been evenly distributed. The coastal regions have reaped the benefits of export-led growth, leaving the interior regions lagging. This regional disparity, along with income inequality within cities, poses social and economic challenges. Looking ahead, China is already taking steps to sustain its economic growth. A key strategy is to shift from an export-led growth model to one driven by domestic consumption. This involves developing a robust consumer market and fostering innovation to meet domestic needs. Moreover, China is embracing green technologies. Recognizing the environmental cost of its rapid growth, China is investing heavily in renewable energy, electric vehicles, and other green industries. This green transition could not only mitigate environmental challenges, but also create new economic opportunities. Finally, China is addressing economic inequality by promoting balanced regional development and implementing policies to narrow the income gap. These efforts are aimed at creating a more harmonious and sustainable society. China's economic journey is far from over. It's navigating through challenges and gearing up for the future. China's economic growth has profound implications for the global economy and geopolitics. As the world's second-largest economy, China's economic trajectory shapes global trade dynamics. Its vast manufacturing prowess and extensive consumer market have made it a vital link in the global supply chain. Significant foreign investments into China have not only fueled its growth, but have also tied the world's economies together. This interdependence has made the world more susceptible to the ebbs and flows of China's economy. China's economic clout has translated into geopolitical influence as well. Its Belt and Road Initiative, for instance, is more than just a trade network. It's a strategic tool that extends China's geopolitical reach, fostering new alliances and shaping global power dynamics. In short, China's economic ascension is not only a story of national transformation, but of global change. China's rise has reshaped the global economic landscape. To sum up, China's economic growth over the past few decades has been a remarkable journey. The strategic decisions and policies implemented by the Chinese leadership have indisputably played a crucial role in this success. The economic reform and opening up policy kindled the spark, setting the stage for the country's astonishing development. This was followed by massive infrastructure projects, transforming the landscape and providing the necessary backbone for economic growth. China's role as the world's factory and its export-oriented growth model further fueled this economic powerhouse. And let's not forget the strategic shift towards technology and innovation, marking China's transition from a manufacturing-driven economy. The Belt and Road Initiative is another significant move, expanding China's economic influence globally. Despite the challenges ahead, China's economic story remains a testament to the power of reforms, infrastructure development, manufacturing prowess, and technological innovation. This journey has undoubtedly left an indelible impact on the global economy and geopolitics.